Let's see here. Okay, Jeanette, moving on to having you tackle this question. Um, how can partners and family members best support a mother experiencing PPD? Can you share some practical strategies for creating a supportive environment at home during recovery from PPD?
Yeah. So, in my experience, one of the most powerful things caregivers can do is really shift from trying to be the fixer or fixing it to simply being present. Because, in my opinion, PPD doesn't necessarily need a fixer. It needs a witness, it needs a team, it needs like a place to land, you know? So, I've seen families make a huge difference, not because they had all the answers, but because they just kept showing up with compassion and being there for the mom. And that might look like checking in every day with the question that isn't like, how's the baby? Or, how's little one doing? But how are you really feeling today? And then pausing and listening and listening without judgment, without judgment, without trying to jump to advice, but just holding space. And I feel like that alone can be healing for moms. I think another big thing is to protect the mom's rest because we talked about it earlier, fatigue, sleep deprivation, and postpartum mental health, those are very tightly connected. So if there are other children in the house or if the baby isn't sleeping well, that mental load can really compound and become quite brutal. So that maybe means that you're taking overnight time feeding if you can, or that may mean you're running interference when there's visitors trying to come over and see mom, but mom needs to take a nap uninterrupted. Or that it could also be like you holding baby while she showers, eats a full meal, washes her hair. Basic care can really go a long way. Um, I think another thing is also having some sort of structure as well. So I often talk to families about creating sort of like a calm rhythm in the home. So I'm not saying like strict schedules because babies don't stick to schedules. We know that. But maybe having like a gentle routine or like a weekly check-in or a daily check-in at a certain time. So you may have a short morning walk together, a 10-minute break every afternoon where mom gets a little bit of quiet time, something like that. Yeah. And then one more thing will probably be reassurance. So always saying like, you're not alone. I'm here. I see you. Those phrases and like really meaning it can really chip away at some of the isolation that comes with PPD.